Hi you guys, it's your girl Daniloveely and welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be talking about what it feels like being an empath. Yeah, we're going to be talking about that today. And you guys, I'm sorry you might hear my air on because I'm in the car. I'm like parked right now and yes, as I've probably already said plenty of times before, I'm in Texas and it is really hot out here. It's like miserably hot, so I need to have the air on because I do not want to pass out and I don't want my camera to overheat. But anyways, first, before I even get into this, I'm going to basically, read off the definition of what an empath basically is for those of you who may not know, because at the time that I was, told that I was an empath, which was like, this was a while ago, like a couple years ago, I didn't even know what it meant. And yeah, it was kind of like always feeling something and not really having a definition or a name for exactly what this is that you're, always, I guess, going through or feeling. So yeah. Okay, so empaths are highly sensitive individuals who have a keen ability to sense what people around them are thinking and feeling. Psychologists may use the term empath to describe a person that experiences a great deal of empathy, often to the point of taking on the pain of others at their own expense. However, the term empath can also be used as a spiritual term, describing an individual with special psychic abilities to sense the emotions and energies of others. So there you go. That is basically what an empath is. Now, when I was told that I was an empath, it was, like I said, it was like an aha moment. It was like, okay, boom, there you go. Like, that makes sense. Because again, like I said, it's kind of like always feeling something or like experiencing something, and it's like, what is this? It's like you can't shake it. Like, you don't even know what to call it. You don't even know what it is. So it was just kind of like, okay, that makes sense. It wasn't surprising to me. Like, once she told me like what it meant, like the definition of it, like basically what it is, I was just kind of like, okay, like I get that. For those of you who know me that's already watching this, and for those of you who don't, I do not practice any like specific religion. I'm not into that. I don't practice any kind of religion like that. Not judging anyone who does, of course, so don't judge me. But I am more of a spiritual person, and trying to always figure out ways to get more in tune with the universe and things like that, and getting more into my spirituality and all of that. But anyways, yes, being an empath, it sucks. Like, it kind of sucks. It's like a gift and a curse, because it's not something you can turn off. Like, it's basically like, I don't even know how to explain it. I really do not even know how to explain it to you guys. It's like, I find myself like not wanting to be around a lot of people or crowds, like, more and more. It's like the more I get in tune to, what this is, and like actually recognizing it for what it is. And I know that as people get older, they say they don't want a lot of friends. They find that they don't actually need a lot of friends and things like that. And it's not even just that, of course that naturally for most people that happens as you get older, but it's not even just that, because like, I would say like, this has been something that I've been dealing with like for a long time. Like, even when I was younger, it's like, okay, so it's like, you have kids and you may not be able to see that someone you have around you is a bad person, and then you bring them around your kids, and for some reason your kids may always act kind of funny around them. Sometimes some people have kids that are shy, but also at times too, kids are so innocent, they're able to like sense things or pick up on things from people that you may not even be picking up. Like, you may not even be able to see it or realize it. So it's kind of like when you're older, for some reason, I don't know, adults lose that. They lose that ability to, pick up on those things. And for some people, I guess they just never lose it. It only gets stronger. And it can be annoying. It's a gift because like you want to be able to pick up on people's bad intentions and their energies and things like that and emotions. But also it can be annoying because you tend to find yourself not wanting to be around people a lot of times. Unless they're people like, I don't want to be around people like that, especially like crowds. I don't even like for people to really introduce me to other people, because a lot of times I feel like when people introduce you to someone that they may know, they expect you to automatically be friends with them or, bond with them like they do. And it's like, that's not the case. You have to get to know them too. And everybody's energies and personalities do not mesh. Like I said, I don't really like being around like a lot of people unless they're people that I handpick myself to be around, unless they're people that I've gotten to know like on my own and just built like an organic relationship and things like that. And also a thing with me too, I'm not necessarily going out of my way either to bond or make relationships with people. I kind of just like stay to myself. It's like I'm like a introvert in a way, but still kind of like outgoing too, to a certain extent. I don't even know how to explain it. Like, it's weird, it's like, it's weird. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like I guess it's like the perfect balance. I don't know. One of the main reasons that I do not like being around a lot of people, and especially other people bringing me in groups of other people, is because it's like when people are trying to hide their emotions or their feelings or something that they may be feeling towards you or whatever, like you can feel it. Like, it's like an automatic feeling. Like, the energy is there. It's like you're feeling everybody's like emotions and energy in the room, and you really do like take that on. Like, and I'm the type of person, like, whatever energy that you're displaying to me, that you're giving me, I'm no angel, so I'm gonna give it right back to you. Like, whatever you're giving me, I'm gonna feed it right back to you. And honestly, if you're giving me any kind of energy that's anything less than great energy, like a nice person, I'm just not gonna surround myself with you, because I don't know you. Like, I didn't do anything to you, so I just will not surround myself with you. It's like I don't have to be around you. It's my life. I can pick and choose who I want to be around. It's like no matter how much that they try to hide it, like they try to hide like their intentions or their feelings towards you, and these can be people that like a lot of times that you've just met for the first time. And this even goes for like friends, like your close, like friends, family, in-laws, whoever. Like, they can try all they want to hide their intentions or their feelings towards you, but it's like you automatically see right through it. I keep saying like, I don't I have a bad habit of saying that word a lot. Like, it's just an easy transition. Like, anyways, it doesn't matter how much that they try to hide like their intentions or like their true feelings around you. You can see it, like you can feel it, like you can see right through it. It's like, I can see you for who you are, and it's just kind of like you don't even have to go out of your way to try to put on this mask. You can see through it. It's so easy, and it's not like something that you're trying to do. It's just automatic. Like, I can see through the fake smiles. I can see through the everything, that this facade, this whole pretending thing, and I don't want to be involved in this. Like, I'm not gonna participate in this charade, this act that you're putting up. We don't have to do this. Like, we don't have to put on this show. I can go, my own way, continue doing whatever I'm doing with my day. We don't have to be around each other, and that's why I'm like, I really don't care to go out and be around a lot of people at once, because it's exhausting. Like, emotionally, it's exhausting. Like, energy wise, like, you really do feel drained, like, because you just picking up on everybody energies. And like I said, you're not even trying to do this. Like, it just happens, and it's just like, I don't even want to say like, okay, this is just like an empath thing, or you have to be an empath to like feel these things, because I think they just kind of like threw a name on it though. Like, if anything, I feel like everybody has this. Like, everybody has these abilities, like, naturally as a human being, being able to pick up on negative or bad energy for the most part. You know, being able to pick up on good and bad intentions from people. I just feel like, I guess, like I said, that just kind of put a name on it with empaths. I guess with empaths, they're able to feel these emotions more often than most without even trying. I'm just like, I know I'm not obviously the only person that goes through this. Like, I know a lot of people feel this way and they're going through this, and it's just like, it's so annoying. Can you not do this to me today? Because you will pick up on something from somebody that's just like not a good person at all. Like, bad intentions, bad energy, bad everything. Like, just yeah, it's something about, it's you off. Like, you're off a little bit, something about you. But okay, I'm just gonna, okay, I see you. And this can be a person. A lot of times it's not necessarily like, oh, I just will not like involve myself with this person. I won't come around them. And you can do that, because that's pretty much what I do. Like, I just won't go out of my way to be around you, you know. But when it's a mutual friend or a family member that's always around, and you can still, you know, distance yourself from them. You know, you can still not be around them all the time, I guess. Or like, really, I know it's kind of hard, like when they're a mutual friend or like a family member who's like always around, you know. So it's not like you just like, okay, bye, you need to leave. Like, you know, you don't want to be rude about it. You can't even go to your, you know, close family or friends or just kind of like, okay, look out for this person, because it's almost like you come off as the bad guy. So what I've learned is like, I never do this. I never, like, even for as long as I've, like, I guess been able to like experience these things or see like a lot of people for like who they really are, or feel these emotions, feel these things, I would never go and be like, oh, automatically this person is a bad person. Especially like, you know, as I was, you know, getting older and growing up and stuff, because it's like at first I'm just like, you know, I can be wrong about this, so I don't know, so I'll just, you know, okay, I'll just hold that there, you know. I feel something is off about you, but I can't prove it right now, so I'll just hold that there. I will still treat you nicely, you know. I won't treat you any different than anyone else, but I definitely know that, you know, obviously you're picking up on this type of energy, this specific person, for a reason. Like, so you definitely want to keep an eye on them specifically. Like, every time it always comes back around that boom, and you hear a story about this person, about something messed up or crazy that they did, and you always end up being the one out of the group who's not surprised, you know, because it's like, okay, there you go, you know, like, I knew it, boom, I knew something was off. Well, meanwhile, everybody else around you is kind of like, what? Like, I can't believe they would do something, and you just kind of like, really? It's almost like y'all didn't pick up on it. It's like, really? Huh? But it's like they didn't. Like, they really didn't know. Like, something that you're naturally able to pick up on all the time with like little to no effort. You would expect, or sometimes you think that you're looking at other people and you're thinking like, well, could you not see this coming? Like, how did you not pick up on this? And that's not to say that either, too, for people who may have like been told that they're empaths or experienced this and things like that. That doesn't mean either that you can't get anything past these people with these strong emotions, or who are able to, you know, pick up on a lot of people's energy at the same time, or emotions, or what they're thinking or feeling, and intentions and things like that. That doesn't mean that you can't get anything past them, but it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be very hard. Even if you think that a lot of times, even if you think that you're doing something slick, or you're getting something past me, or you're betraying me, it's like I'm gonna let you think that, but you're really not doing anything. You're not. I see you, but okay. It's like, I see you, and I'll place you where you need to be, and act accordingly, and go on about my business. Again, like, because I pick and choose who I will deal with in my life. That's just the way it goes. And like I said, this goes for everybody. It's this goes for everybody. And I think a lot of times too that people will pick up on things from the closest people to them, and because they're like the closest people to them, like their family or whatever, they may ignore it a lot of times. They're like, oh no, not such and such, there's no way they would do that to me. And yeah, I'm here to tell you, they will. I've grown up watching people be betrayed pretty badly from the closest people to them. Like, it can happen. And even if you didn't grow up seeing it, we've all heard about it. It can happen. So if you have if you're getting a feeling about someone, or you feeling like something is off about somebody, listen to that feeling. Follow your first mind. Listen to that intuition, because you have that for a reason. It's to warn you. And you know, it's another thing too, that I don't even know if this has anything to do with being an empath. I don't even know what you would call it. It did say something about psychic abilities. Because the lady who was like basically reading me and like telling me, you know, who told me that I was an empath and getting into my readings and things like that, she was talking about like having psychic abilities and things like that, and she was just basically telling me that these are some things that I have that I basically, it's like, I don't know, it's like having something but then not being really in tune with it. It's kind of like kind of in a way like you're ignoring it, like okay, whatever, but like not intentionally ignoring it though. It's just like, that's like, oh, that's nothing, but it's really something. Like this, for instance, I have had things come to me in a dream, and this is why I had a conversation one time, and I was just like, I feel like dreams to a certain extent are like pretty powerful in a way. Like sometimes, a lot of times our dreams really don't mean anything. Like you can be dreaming about, like, I don't know, even if you're greedy like me, you can be dreaming about just having a good cheeseburger or something. But sometimes you have dreams that are trying to tell you something, like that subconsciously you're not even realizing. I've had things come to me in dreams that have actually came true. Like, it's actually happened. And it's not like it'll happen that night, like right after the night that I've had that dream, or the next month, or the next, it can happen at any time. But if you remember that dream that you had, you'll be like, oh my gosh, I dreamed about this. I've had dreams about things, you guys. And this has happened to me on multiple occasions, on more than one occasion. I've had, and usually it'll be a reoccurring dream. Right now, I'm having a reoccurring dream about something, and we'll see if it turns into something. But I'm having a reoccurring dream on and off about this one thing. And I want to be careful with this one because it keeps happening. And I have a feeling about this. And I'm still trying to decipher, is this something that's possibly true or not? But it will definitely come to the light at some point. So it's almost like, okay, I'll see the signs. I'm just waiting to see. It'll come out. What needs to happen or needs to be shown, it will happen. So yeah, but it's the same dream, like on and off. I don't have it every night, but I have it pretty consistently on and off, almost like a nagging, like somebody tugging on my shoulder, like look, like listen, like I'm trying to, like somebody just taking your face, like my son do, like look, mommy, look, like trying to show you something, like trying to show you the truth about something. But yeah, I'll put a pin in that for now. But like I was saying, I've had dreams that have came true on multiple occasions. And it sucks because it's like, when you've experienced this, a lot of times you're scared about what you're gonna dream about, because you know that it can possibly come true. And it's not one of those things where it's like it only happened once and so, oh, maybe that's a coincidence. No, when it's happened to you like multiple times, it's like, okay, okay, like, what's really going on? What is really going on right now? Or I've thought about something happen in the mind. I want to say this too. The mind, for those of you who may not believe this, sorry, my eye is like watering. I don't know if it's probably from the air, but the mind is very powerful. It really is. Like, what you think, be careful about what you think about, because it will definitely come true. And sometimes it can be like involuntary thoughts. Sometimes they're involuntary thoughts that you can't even help. Like, they just pop up into your head. But I've thought about things that has also came true. And it's not like I'm trying to think about these things. It's like, it's an involuntary thought that just almost like, it's kind of just was thrown in my head, like thrown to the forefront of my head, like boom, like out of nowhere. And then give it some time later on down the line, and then you'll literally see it play out that way, or see it happen. So I don't know if that's just something like, I don't know if that is more so, has something more so to do with the fact that you kind of know something is going to happen. You can feel it, whether you may be ignoring it or not even acknowledging it. And for some reason, it just pops up into your head and gets thrown to the forefront of your head. Like, boom, here you go. There's no more ignoring it. And then you see it play out. You see it happen. But yeah, I don't even know if all this stuff has, like, again, like I said, it says something about psychic abilities and things like that too. So I don't know, you guys. It can be annoying, but at the same time, like I said, it's good as well too, because you don't want to be surrounded with people who do not necessarily have good intentions. They will smile in your face all day, laugh, ha ha ha, make it look good and all of that. And these people literally do not have good intentions at all for you. These people literally do not really care about you. These people literally can like have a strong dislike for you. And with that, I really don't get it. Why would people who really do not like someone or have a strong dislike for someone, or who's jealous of someone else, or whatever the case may be, why do you go out of your way to surround yourself with these people and be up under them and smile in their face and act like everything is cool? What are you getting out of this? What is this doing for you? Nobody, what, how are you benefiting from this? Like, it's almost like a sickness. And I'm sorry, you guys, when I talk, like when we do these little talks, I will be all over the place, okay? Because once I start talking, I'm just gonna say everything that just comes to mind, however I feel, whatever it is. Boom, go ahead and throw it out there and say it before I forget, fall off track, whatever it was that I was even saying. So I can tend to be all over the place, and I'm sorry about that. But yes, like I said, with this, it's not like you don't want to have friends or you don't want to be around like certain family members, or you don't want to be around a lot of people. Like, I do go out. I enjoy going out. I like going out. I go out a lot, like with my son. Like we're always going somewhere with CG3. More so than, of course, than we're even going places for ourselves. But it can be like emotionally, like when you're out and you're enjoying yourself. Like I said, it's kind of hard to have this like thing within you. It's like you can be like enjoying it, like, you know, enjoying your family time, enjoying your you time, your me time, and also at the same time too, boom, 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 you're being bombarded with everybody's energy and feelings and emotions that's in the room. And it's kind of like, so it really is like a big, like when you finally get back home or wherever it is, like you're going to, like in your own space, you know, either with yourself or with your family. And it's like a big sigh of relief, because it's like constantly being around people that, it's almost like you're going around and you're unmasking people. Like emotionally, spiritually, like energy-wise, all that. Like, it's like you're going around and you're unmasking everyone without even trying to. It's really, really hard trying to explain this feeling. Like, it really is, like, because it's like, I guess unless you experience it or you feel it, then you won't get it. I know a lot of people aren't going to get this, because it's like, what do you mean? Like, I don't even know it's really hard to explain, because like I said, unless you experience it, unless you go through it, you can go out and be around a crowd of people, a bunch of people, and it's like, I don't let their you don't pick up on a lot, like, I guess a lot of people's energy like that, or emotions, or things like that. So it's like, it's easier when you're oblivious to these things. You're just kind of but I don't know, whatever you're doing, like doing your own thing. And of course, which I'm still gonna do me and still do my own thing at the end of the day. But it's just like, I don't want a lot of people around me, because all that extra stuff that you may be bringing, all these different emotions and energies and everything, that's like all these different people that I'm surrounded by, I can feel it. I feel it all. And it's almost like you playing tug of war with yourself, like within yourself, like you just being bombarded with all these different like emotions and energies. And it's kind of like, oh my God, go away. I'm trying to enjoy myself. Leave me alone. I don't care. But it's just like, it's there. Like, it's just bombarding you. And of course you don't have to take on these people's emotions. You don't have to take on these people's emotions. You don't have to take on their energy. You don't. Is it hard not to? Yes. That's why it's good to kind of remove yourself from the crowd. It's easier to remove yourself from the crowd or a situation, like, what is it, like, sometimes you may find yourself being like socially awkward, but it's just kind of like, all of this is all crazy around here. I see everything. It's kind of how it is. I see everything that's going on right here, and I don't like it. It's crazy. It's a lot going on than with me style right here, and I'm just not messing with it. I gotta go this way. Bye-bye. I'm out. It's kind of like that, And I'm still growing, but when you're a person who pretty much, like I said, whatever you're giving me, I'm gonna give it right back to you. I don't know exactly what your issue is, but I don't care. You give me negative energy, boop, right back at you. And at the same time too, it's like, but you don't even want to be like that. And also, like, me working on that as well with myself, because it's like, I'm not gonna let you mess up my day. I'm not gonna let nobody mess up my energy, mess up my day. And it's not necessarily like you messing up my day, but it's like I said, I'm gonna give it right back to you. Okay, and there you go, boom, bye, deuces. I'm gonna go on about my business and continue to enjoy the rest of my day. But it can kind of sit with you, like, are you serious? Like, what is this person's problem? And sometimes too, it's not always negative energy. Like, sometimes people can be like going through things and like really sad or really down and out. They can be trying to hide it, like, from everyone, and you can be the only person that's really picking up on it. Like, dang, like, and you find yourself feeling like sad or down and out. I mean, really, all you really can do is ignore it, and even that is hard. And just kind of like go on about your day and just really focus on you, what makes you happy, and just trying to keep your energy in line and your emotions and everything. Because like, the minute I'm not feeling something, boom, I'm out. I'll bounce. I'm out. I'm out of that thing. Like, my happy place is my own space. Like with me, my kid, like I said, people that outside of my son that I choose to be around, or that I want in my life, that I naturally and organically connect with. But I will say, in a way, I really do love it. Like, I like being in tune like that, because with this, it's so crazy. But you will find, whether you have this or not, we also pretty much know this. But like, especially people that you end up coming in contact with or around, it's so many disingenuous people out here. It is literally ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Again, I keep saying, it's like, even the people that are close to you can be very disingenuous, and they will try to put on a mask, a facade, whatever. They will try to pretend like, oh, they just are sincerely there for you, or they care for you. We'll do this whole act, this whole charade. We'll put on this whole mask, this costume, whatever you want to call it. go out of their way to do all, which again, I keep saying, I do not understand why people do this. Why are there people out there like this? Why? Don't you have a craft or something to be working on for yourself? Don't you have something else better to be doing with your time? Obviously not, because you're going out of your way to, I don't know, act like you really care about someone, act like you really care about somebody, when you really don't, and your intentions are not pure. And I've been in situations where people will try to tell you that people will try to come to you like they actually sincerely care about something that has to do with you, or will try to give you advice or tell you about something, when really, they really don't care. Their intentions really aren't pure at all. And you'll be able to catch up on that and pick up on it, and the next person can't. And when you sit there and then you going off on these people, or you just kind of like, blowing them off like, whatever, yeah, bye. Please go. Because you can tell, like, you can see them for who they really are. You can see it for what it is. And it's like, me, I'm not gonna waste my time. So please don't waste your time either. Like, you can leave now. Like, we can stop talking now. Because all of this that you're doing, it's fake, and I know it's fake, and I see it. I see you for who you are. So please, you can go ahead and drop the ad. A lot of times people do things like this too, just to like I'm being your business, really. Get information about you, being your business, and then next thing you know, the whole world knows your business. Everybody knows. They're going around gossiping with everybody else about it. At some point, everybody has gossip. Like, whether you gossip about something you've seen on TV or whatever. But what I don't get is the people who go out of their way for people that they claim that they love or they care about or whatever, that they're close to. They go out of their way to try to act like they're there for, like they're a listening ear for them to talk to, or, oh, excuse me, I'm always burping. For them to talk to, or, get something off their shoulder, or I don't know, vent to, whatever, just to get information about them, to go to behind their back and talk crap about them. Like, and also too, don't feel like you're alone. Also too, when you're a person like this that's just very, like, I would say, just on it, like on a lot of the crazy, like, foolery and fake stuff that goes on around you, you don't really have no friends like that. And I'm the type of person, like I said, I like me, so I'm okay with that. Like, the people that I'm close to, I'm okay with that. I'm fine with that. If I meet new people and it's organic and it's authentic, that's fine. We become cool, that's fine. If not, that's fine as well too. I'm not going out of my way, nor do I necessarily care or really want any new friends, any new people to add to my, like, close family or friendship group or anything like that. I don't want it personally, for the most part. Like, why? I already have those that I, love, I'm close to, that I like, whatever. So what do I need? What do I need to be out here searching for more for? You don't need that many friends, especially as an adult. I mean, even as a kid, but like, you're a kid, whatever. You're gonna go run through a lot of friends as a kid. A lot of the friends that you have as a kid, you are not going to still be your, like, real true friends or as close of a friend as they were when you were a kid. Thank you guys for watching. You guys let me know how you feel about this. If you have dealt with this, if you deal with this or you go through this, you guys let me know how you deal with it. And yeah, I will see you guys on Monday. I don't want to say tomorrow. The last video I said tomorrow, and I meant to say Monday because we're not posting on the weekends, okay? But I'll see you guys on Monday, and thank you guys for watching. Bye.